Hey everyone, and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Bowser Jr. from Super Mario Bros. So let's get started. In the center of the face, we're going to draw in the nose bridge. Starting from left to right, we're going to draw a curve, almost like a half circle, going up, and then down on the right side. Now let's draw in some nostrils. From the left side, we're just going to draw a little curve going in. We're going to connect those 2 points with a slightly less steep line. We're going to do the same thing on the right, but we're going to flip it over. Starting from the inside, we're going to curve up, then down, and we'll connect those 2 points with a flatter curve. Let's go ahead and color those nostrils in black. From here, let's draw in the eyes. So we're going to start with a circle on the left side of that nose bridge, right here. So a little bit of a gap between the eye and the nose bridge. On the top left, we're going to draw a smaller circle for the highlight. We'll color the bottom area in black. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. So I want to make sure we line these up. Circling around. We'll draw that highlight circle on the top left, and we'll color the bottom area in black. Let's go ahead and draw in the cheeks. So we're going to draw a big sort of circle, almost like a half circle again, just tucked in underneath that eye, coming down towards the chin. So curving out, and then just pulling this in to right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. So curving out, and pulling it into right about there, just making sure that they're lined up along the bottom. Let's go back up here and draw in the mouth. So we're going to draw a curve from left to right, going across, up here. We're going to draw a little bracket on the ends to finish off the mouth. So a little curve on the left and on the right. We're drawing the bottom of the mouth, so we're going to draw a curve underneath this top lip, but we're going to step in on the left side towards the right, come down towards the bottom of the mouth, and curve up on the right side. Let's give him a little fang. So right here we're going to draw like a V, just tucked in underneath the top lip. And we're going to draw on the tongue. So we're going to draw a curve, the reverse curve of the bottom of the mouth, tucked in underneath the top of the mouth here. So starting on the left side, we're going to curve up underneath the mouth, and we'll just bring this back behind that tooth there. Let's go ahead and finish off the chin. So we're going to draw a curve that follows underneath the bottom of the mouth. Starting from the left side, we're going to do a little overlap. Curving down, over towards the right side, just overlap the right side there. Let's give him some eyebrows. So we're going to draw 2 curves going up along the top of each eye. So starting on the top of the nose bridge, we're going to curve up just over the top edge of that eye. We're going to come in and out. So we're doing a little zigzag at the top. We're going to take that top point and bring that down to the inside with a curve. Do the same thing on the right side. So curving up, making sure that they're roughly the same height. We'll do that little zigzag, and we'll curve this down in towards the middle. Let's draw on the top of the head. So on top of these cheeks, we're going to draw a curve above each of the eyebrows. So up here we're going to curve up into the middle, curve down on top of the right cheek. We're going to give him some horns on either side. So we're going to start on the left side here, right beside the eyebrow, just drawing a little curve like this. From here we're going to tuck the horn in behind. So at the bottom curve here, we're going to curve up to a point, and then back in towards that little stump. On the right side we'll do the same thing. So we're going to start on the inside top, curving around, then we're going to start at the top, curve up to the tip of the horn, and then bring that back down. Let's draw that little tuft of hair up here. So we're going to start with a little band. So on the top of the head, on left and right, we're going to draw 2 short lines going up. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve going across. Now let's draw the little tuft of hair. So on the left corner here, we're going to curve up. We're going to bring that back down so it's tapering, so it's getting wider as we come down with a short little line. We're going to overlap this and just curve out towards the right again. Now we're going to bring this back down, again tapering it so it gets wider again. We're going to overlap this line with another curve going to the right, and then we'll bring this back down. Let's do a little short little curled hair down here. So we're going to take this point, curl it downwards, and then we'll bring that back in with a curve right to that right corner there. Let's move on down to the body. So I'm going to start with the bib first. So underneath each of the cheeks, I want to draw a little curve. For this, the wrinkle of the neck bib. From here, let's go down the sides, down to the bottom of the body. So we're going to draw this down to about here, to a point. So on this left side curve, we're going to step down just a little bit, curve, down towards the bottom, and then as we get to the middle, we're going to flick it downwards. So there's a little slight curve coming down. We're going to take this point and curve it all the way up underneath the right side. So curving out towards the right and tucking that in there. Let's draw that little mouth print in the center here. So we're going to start with a curve along the top, from left to right. We're going to round up the ends. So I'm going to go all the way around on the left side and then on the right. Now I want to connect those 2 points with a curve. Just going to blend this in, going across the bottom, then back up on the right side. Now we're going to trace this curve around on the inside, so it's almost like a set of lips. Starting on the top left, we're going to curve around and just make our way around, just trying to keep that spacing even all the way around the mouth, just like that. We're going to draw the teeth inside, so these are little zigzags that go across from left to right. Starting on the left side, we're going to draw a straight line down, and we'll go back up. So it's almost like a V. And we're going to continue this pattern until we run out of space on the right side. Up, down, and then right here I'll just end it off right there. From this point I'm going to draw in the two arms. So I'm going to have the arms just hanging out to the side in fists. So let's start with the left arm first. So we start just about here, just down, almost in parallel with the mouth here. We're going to start with a curve. For the inside part of the arm, we're going to round out the thumb area. From here, let's draw a little bracket on the end of that thumb. At the bottom of the thumb curve, we're just going to round out around that bracket for the first finger. Now we're just going to layer in the fingers across this way. So we're going to come down on that finger, go across with a curve going up, come back down here, and curve up to right about there. Now you can see that the wrist lines on the outside and the inside are lined up. So I want to draw a little bracelet. So I'm going to start on the outside. So I'm going to step out and just draw a curve going to the inside part of the wrist. From this point, I want to draw a straight line going up, aiming towards the face, and I'm going to curve this back in, just like that. Now from this point, I want to draw a little angled line going in. So we're going to draw a little bit of the edge of the bracelet here. I'm going to follow along, just leaving a little space along the inside. Now from that corner, I just want to curve it up underneath the cheek. So let's go to the right side and draw the same thing. So we're going to start with the inside part of the arm first, lining up, curving down towards the wrist. We're going to round out the thumb, and then we're going to just draw a little bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to curve around that little bracket. We're going to come down, draw another curve for the second finger, and then come down again, up on the third finger, and up to about here, so it's almost the same height as we have on the inside. From here, I'm going to connect those 2 points with a curve, but I'm going to extend this line, so it's going past the edge of that hand. From here, I'm going to aim towards the center of the face with an angled line. Now we're going to curve this back in towards the inside part of the arm, so curving in. Now right here, just draw a short little angled line, and then just trace out the edge of the bracelet. Now from that corner, I just want to pull this in underneath the cheek on the right side. Okay, so we got the upper part of the body. Let's finish this off with the bottom part. So right down here, below the tip of the bib, I'm going to draw a curve for the lower torso. Right here. Now this is where the inside part of the leg begins. But we're going to move to the outside first and draw the sides of the body to the sides of the leg. So right here, right underneath this bracelet, we're going to curve down. On the right, we'll curve down as well. Okay, so this is the side of the body. We're going to draw the outside part of the leg. So we're going to step up, leave a little overhang here, curving around, and then down. Do the same thing on the right side. So curving out, and then down. Now we can move our way to the inside part of the leg. So on the left side here, we're going to step over to the right and draw a curve coming down to the ankle. And do the same thing on the right side. So you see there's a little bit of an overhang on the lower torso. Now here, I want to curve around to the bottom of the foot. So curving out the heel and coming in. Now we're going to draw on the first claw. Curving around. Take that point and curve it right to the bottom of the foot there. Now we're going to draw 3 claws along here. So at the top of this claw, we curve out and curve it back in. Top of this second claw, we're going to curve out the third claw and pull that back in. At the top of this claw here, we're just going to curve up behind that leg line there. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving around, up to the front. Now from here, we're going to draw on the toes. So the claw, the first curve, connect it to the bottom. Go to the top of this claw, curve out. Pull that out in the bottom. And then one final one, we'll tuck that back in. Top of this claw, we're just going to round out underneath that leg. Let's draw just a little bit of the outer part of the shell behind the body. So behind this cheek and the arm, we're just going to curve around on both sides. Down here, right from the wrist, we're just going to curve in behind the body over here as well. We're going to give him a little tail. So right beside this leg on the left, we're going to curve out. And we'll pull that back in so it's tapering. The final thing, I want to draw a little belly patch in here. So right underneath this bib, starting on the left side, see the side of the body here, we're going to step in, curve around, tuck it in underneath the bib. We'll continue that on the right side, going across like this. If you want, you can add a little separation just along the belly. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Bowser Jr. from Super Mario Brothers. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.